Yo, yo.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Just here watching the news, watching the news.
All right, guys, welcome back to another night of Island Boys Football Talk. We got your boys are back in town. We got C Money rocking with the San Francisco 49ers.
Gang, gang.
I'm, I'm Streety rocking with the Keep Pounding Carolina Panthers, and K Jizzle rocking the Philadelphia Eagles will be soon here. Shane, what we got that's new?
Right, hot after press, hot after press. Terran Armstead signs with the Miami Dolphins.
Ooh,
That's hot. That was like 1 minute ago. 2 minutes ago.
I mean, we can't even introduce ourselves properly without something happening.
Something happened. And after the Sean Watson trade, the domino table fell. Fell right on the roof.
Almost like you put up all the dominoes together, then you hit one, and the whole thing gone straight down.
Straight to the bottom.
Everything went straight down. And then from our last show on Sunday, we predicted that on Monday the Colts will get active. So said, so done.
Yes,
Colts
sir.
got active. To some people, it may be a surprise who the quarterback was, but to me, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised at all.
Yep. So the Colts acquired Matt Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
They got Matt Ryan in a trade. The Saints went ahead and re-signed Jameis Winston.
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta
So
signed Marcus Mariota.
Mariota. So basically, there's been a quarterback conundrum since for this whole. If we had to describe the first week and a half of the NFL free agency, we just got it in one word. I would say put the two words together: QB conundrum. Cause that's all that's been going on.
Everybody wants a quarterback.
Your Mike,
Everybody wants a quarterback.
Everybody wants a quarterback.
everybody wants a quarterback, but nobody wants Baker.
The team that he wanted to go to didn't want him.
They didn't want
The
him.
Colts didn't want him.
But I couldn't wait for this show tonight because I got a big joke for you guys with Baker too. Apparently, once the once Matt Ryan went on
The Colts.
yeah, he had preliminary discussions Baker with the Panthers reps.
Right.
Well, the Bronx had the preliminary discussion, and the Bronx tell the Panthers, "How about you send us a first round pick for Baker?" The Panthers say, the Panthers say, "How about you send me a first round pick to take Baker?" So they went straight downhill after that. So it looks
Exactly.
like if the Panthers only got Sam Donald and they don't even want Baker, they kind of view Baker as the same thing as Sam Donald. It's not really an upgrade. It kind of level out. So it's a lot of quarterback news, and even yesterday and today, you had Kenny Pickett's pro day and Malik
Malik
Willis. I know
Willis.
someone in here. Oh, he's going crazy watching Malik Willis
I
flow.
had some googly eyes for Malik Willis, boy. Hey, you see that ball that he launched on launched on the field?
I watched both him and Pickett's pro days.
That fat didn't feel like saying but when he see Trey Lance do it this coming year, he gonna have googly eyes too.
you too much in love with this long ball. Too much. It's too much.
Everybody got to pick up what it is. KG is a strong quarterback.
I want
That's
strong
his.
quarterback. Give me the Josh Allen type, Patrick Mahomes type, Justin Herbert type of quarterback. That's the type of quarterback I want.
See, it's changing. Back in the
Yeah.
day, you had the precision quarterbacks. Those ones throw the time in
typical
route.
precision quarterback. That's it.
Yeah.
The packet. That's it.
Just push the
Different now.
ball to someone that cutting in.
Yeah.
They're throwing the ball before they actually cut. You got to look up. And you still got like Jimmy. Jimmy's still that position quarterback.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan is the same thing. And then speaking with you guys, they said, remember the report out of Indianapolis where they were concerned with Jimmy's shoulder. If he was probably fully healthy, they probably would have pulled the trigger on Jimmy.
Probably, and I think so too. I mean, like they say in the article, they just can't see. I mean, you want to pull the trigger, but you looking at a setback of he just come out of surgery, so he can't practice for 3 months.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He going on a new team. So it's like, that kind of hindering him for a little bit, but we'll see.
Remember what we talked about on the last show? If you're going to get Jimmy, you got to make sure you got a viable backup. You have to make sure you got a viable backup. Because at the end of the day, you coming off of shoulder surgery, one hard sack from one of them fellas, flatten him, that's it. Shoulder broke up
on the
again.
carpet again.
Exactly. So I just don't think the Colts wanted to go through that headache of not knowing if he gonna last the season or we ain't gonna be able to start him in the playoffs. At least with Matt Ryan, he's not mobile, but
he's durable.
He's durable. Exactly. He's durable. Now I read something today that say because of the dwindling QB market, it just seems better if San Fran holds on to him for now. So is San Fran gonna decide? Okay, when you look at it, who's the ones really asking for quarterbacks now? The Seahawks. I don't think the Seahawks can go for Jimmy.
We ain't trading Jimmy to the Seahawks now.
Exactly. And then Carolina. I don't think Carolina gonna go for Jimmy either. So those are the two.
So we sit right here really truly and believe that Atlanta really sold on Marcus Mariota as a starting quarterback.
Well, I think Arthur Smith was Arthur Smith was his
he was the offensive coordinator, but I think from how I've seen it, Atlanta will draft a quarterback.
And
Mariota is that bridge. So, for instance, if they draft Malik Willis, everybody in the world know Malik Willis needed at least sit a year at minimum.
Mm-hmm.
A year. You got Mariota. You plug him in and play. You just got to do that. A team like Carolina, they don't want Donald playing. That's why I don't think they're going to draft Malik Willis because Malik Willis isn't ready to play. No, I think Carolina would go more at Kenny Pickett because he's the most pro-ready. And then if you put in a rookie quarterback, like Pickett, Matt Rule can see, well, this is his first year. The record may not be good, and this and that. That could be a loophole. But you putting Willis on the bench and you're a head coach on a hot seat, that ain't really a good idea because you won't be coaching him next year. Someone else will.
True.
So with all those quarterbacks, Mariota, what you could really say, he started off well in Tennessee. Then he spazzed out. He went behind Derek Carr and the Raiders. He played good when he was called in, but is he really that bad? Who you prefer to have? Minshew, Jameis, Mariota? Or if you had to pick, if you're a GM and you had to pick up one of them three, who you'd pick?
Jesus Christ.
Jameis.
You pick Jameis?
Jameis got to start an experience, you know what I'm saying?
But Mariota too.
They all got starting experience.
They all got starting experience. Remember Mariota started for 3-4 years?
Yeah, Minshew started for a year, I think.
Yeah. So the thing about it is, I think we kind of forget why Mariota was the number 2 pick in the draft. We kind of forget that.
He was dynamic and arrogant, that's why.
Right. So it's not like it's a bad thing that he spazzed out in Tennessee. He played reliable for Oakland. Maybe going back with Arthur Smith could reinvigorate him, get him back to how he needs to.
I think his best years was with Arthur Smith. I think they made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Arthur Smith as the offensive coordinator for that team.
As offensive coordinator.
Maybe Arthur Smith might be able to rejuvenate his career. Who knows?
I think
Mariota is banking on that as well. So,
but I think a lot of these quarterbacks know you gotta have to take this kind of road that you gotta sit out or be a backup and then get your chance again. Look at Trubisky. Trubisky sat out a whole year, and then all of a sudden, Trubisky didn't play the whole of last year. They didn't touch the field because Josh Allen was there. But all of a sudden, they had a demand for Trubisky. Jameis Winston sat out for the whole year against the Saints. Didn't play. All of a sudden, they felt Jameis Winston this thing. Mariota sat out most of the time for, what's his name? Sat out most of the time for Oakland. He played a few spots with Derek Carr, and he looked good.
He came in on packages. He came in on packages.
Exactly. Right. So like my thing is, a person like Baker, he might have to act settle. He might have to settle for a backup role if he want. Because what you gonna really do? Nobody. He ain't starting. He ain't gonna start for nobody. And they say that nobody wants to trade for him because of the cap. No one wants that 80 million cap. So he gonna have to. They say for Cleveland to actually trade him, Cleveland might have to attach a pick
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
just to move the contract. So Baker gonna have to settle for the, he gonna have to settle for that kind of sit behind someone and then come back out strong the other year. And he lucky he in a weak draft class quarterback draft class too. But next year when you got Bryce Young and CJ Stroud and them,
He fuck.
that's it again. He better hope he turn good.
So if he can either try to be comfortable with being the backup, or he can just stay at home and not play and not show to the stadium.
Exactly.
I mean, but you can't blame nobody for that. You had horrible play at the quarterback position, and that's being you.
Cleveland
You know what I
gave
mean?
him every
So
chance to win
exactly. So I mean,
with that offense.
You had Odell Beckham. You see, Odell Beckham was able to strive in that offense. Yes, they had Hooper Cup, but still, you see, Odell Beckham was still able to strive in that offense with a better quarterback. And I think Odell Father had also posted some clips with when Odell was with Cleveland, and Odell was open a whole lot, and Baker was either not looking his way and was also missing him. So, I mean, Deshaun Watson gonna make the Bronx go far. You can guarantee that. That's a guarantee. That's a big upgrade from Baker Mayfield. Big upgrade.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Because if
And
he could throw
that's
for
my
if he could throw for 4,000 yards and must have 30, 40 touchdowns with trash.
that's my
Imagine what
thing
he could
about
do with this
that.
team.
That's my thing about it.
The offense gonna
Baker,
open up with what his name is Stefanski.
yeah.
The offense gonna open up. The offense gonna open up.
Baker can't feel bad that they went out and tried to get Deshaun. Deshaun is a huge upgrade over Baker, so he can't feel no way.
Right.
When he like I saw Steve Smith tell Baker, stop crying. What are you crying for? You had every chance to do what you had to do.
Exactly.
If you used to play properly, then you wouldn't be in this predicament.
Mm-hmm.
So stop crying. Now he feel hot. I want out of Cleveland. But where you gonna go? Must have go in the XFL or go out of them Canadian football league. Because if you look at all the teams, his QBR last year was ranked 27th.
See, that's not good.
27th in the league.
That's not good.
What are you gonna do? What are you really going to do? So he got the quarterbacks have been dominating the headlines, and so far, I think it's been walking in the right direction, and things been going in the right direction. Because I really love the
Right.
Matt Ryan thing because the Colts are a great team that can do some stuff. They just needed a good quarterback. Now you got a quarterback that been to the Super Bowl. He was an MVP.
MVP.
It's a quarterback that knows how to do these
How
stuff.
better run.
Exactly. So good job for them. I mean, taking a flyer on Baker would have been very risky. You don't know which Baker you're getting.
Yeah, but we haven't seen Baker play elite, consistent football. He played okay football because he had a solid one game, but without Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt and whoever running backs they had back there, you understand? He wasn't the type of quarterback to actually take over the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like what you see, like Deshaun Watson is the type of quarterback who could actually take over a game and win you a game. Baker Mayfield is the type of quarterback to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And he hasn't shown it. He been in the league for what, 4 years? He hasn't
4
shown it.
years. He made that little playoff run last year,
Right.
but outside of that was pretty mediocre.
And that was on the run game.
Yeah. He basically ended the career in Cleveland for OBG and Jarvis Landry.
Agreed.
I don't think Amari Cooper would have been too ecstatic to go to Cleveland and say, "Oh, you
Agreed.
got to get catches from
Agreed.
Baker Mayfield."
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
No, Now he hearing he gonna be catching passes from Deshaun
Deshaun
Watson. The
Watson.
is gonna light up.
You think Arsene Hooper and Joker gonna love that?
Well, Aston Hooper in there, he's out the
Oh,
door.
he gone.
The cutty.
So I mean, and Joker should be able to like that.
You got Njoku and Hunter Bryan. You
Yeah.
still got Chubb and what
Hunt.
other running back? Hunt. You got Peoples Jones and Amari
Because
Cooper. But I think you
Mike
still
Cooper,
need
you
some
got the Mitchell
receivers.
Schwartz fellow.
I
He's
still
probably
think
a gadget type of player.
they say they're still trying to bring back Jarvis Landry now.
Yeah.
But that's
So
right.
I mean, when you're looking at losers in terms of free agency, a lot of persons say that the Falcons were losers because you were trying to get Deshaun, you're on the brink of getting Deshaun, you didn't get Deshaun, and then you got $41 million dead cap hit from Matt Ryan, who you bamboozled Matt Ryan, know he gone, and your only quarterback was Felipe Franks. Now you gotta go and get Mariota. They don't know who Mariota throwing the ball to. Not a soul. You lose Olukan. The only good thing that I'm say that Casey Hayward signing is good because he'll play alongside AJ Terrell. But the line is a mess, and he got nobody to throw the ball to.
Mm-hmm.
Calvin
Mariota,
Ridley out for the year.
I think Mariota gonna be a run first quarterback too.
Well, you have to. Who you throwing the ball to? And that's why I thought Atlanta would pick a wide receiver that first pick. But no, you going quarterback or you
You gotta
going
go
wide
for
receiver?
quarterback. You gotta go for
So
quarterback.
what? So what are they doing with this cap?
Cannot more it. You gotta
Can't do
eat
nothing,
it.
but you gotta eat it.
You gotta eat it. You
But I thought you
cannot
have
afford
to.
it.
I thought you have to clear it.
Nah, you gotta eat it. You gotta hold that for the whole year. It's same thing with the Eagles.
No. Them under the cap now.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mm-hmm. They gotta clear to get under the cap.
they
They get
had
under
clearly
the
get
cap.
under the cap here. And the Eagles had to eat Wentz contract, and now they gotta eat Fletcher Cox one.
mhm.
So they're under the cap, but they're most of them cap taken up because of that Matt Ryan price tag.
Right.
But I think they're gonna have a lot of cap space next year because Matt Ryan cap gone, and they ain't really got nobody on the team. So the cap space gone. I remember quarterbacks without teams without big contract quarterbacks. I always got room to play with. I always got room to play with.
Right.
Yeah, true.
So looking at it like that, I mean, my team, the Panthers, we still in a hunt for a quarterback. At this point, with everything gone already, my best bet for the Panthers is we gotta draft a quarterback. Just go. You gotta swing. You gotta go all in. Swing big. The number 6 pick, I don't want to draft a quarterback there. But with the Saints and Falcons looming at 8 and 9, you may be forced to do it.
Yeah, they may
And
draft a quarterback.
exactly. And at the end of the day, the most important, the most important position in the NFL is the quarterback. If you don't get that right, then you can't. You're not gonna think. You're not gonna be good. So we gotta go quarterback in Carolina. Jizzle, have you been? Have the what have the Eagles been doing?
Not much this time. Wide receiver Zach Pascal. Um, they say he and Nick Sirianni kind of clicked together in Indianapolis because
Mm-hmm.
before Sirianni was the Indianapolis wide receiver coach before he came to Philly. So they say that Zach Pascal is a teacher's pet. He's a student of the game. I just see it as I was hoping for a much better receiver. So now I was hoping for honestly, I was hoping for Allen Robinson. I was hoping for him. That would have been a perfect fit in our offense, but I guess Nick Sirianni feel that he needed somebody else to come in. I mean, it's an upgrade over Jalen Reagor. Anything could be an upgrade over Jalen Reagor right now. So, I mean, it's an okay signing. No, the thing it was about a 1 year, what, 14, $15 million deal or whatever it was. So, yeah, and that was about it. They didn't really make much nice in free agency. Other than that, Hassan Reddick signing. I think that was the only big nice they made and bringing back Fletcher Cox for a year and bringing back Boston Scott, Wick Watt. That's about it. I mean, fairly quiet. Fairly quiet for the Eagles. I expected. I mean, won't be able to they weren't able to trade for a top-notch quarterback. So I don't know if they'll be able to get a quarterback in the draft. It's most likely building a defense in the draft. Building a defense in the draft. So that's what we're looking forward to now. See what we can get in the draft. Unless they say that they took they were at Kenny Pickett's Pro Day in Pittsburgh, which is probably maybe a couple miles an hour from Philly. So they probably drove up, watched the Pro Day, and after they also took him out to dinner. So I mean, I don't know if they're gonna decide to trade up and get Kenny Pickett. Ain't no nice about that as yet. So most likely, what I'm thinking is that they're gonna go into in the draft and draft some defensive lineman, maybe one of them detectives from Georgia that might grab, and hopefully a linebacker. Hopefully, please a linebacker. That's all I want. The starting linebacker. Starting linebacker the first round, then after I would say we win the draft after that. But we gotta get a starting linebacker. At least we have to get 3 starters out of the draft.
You guys are in prime target to build that team with those 3
Build the team. Build the team. You don't know. You build the team. You get everything set. You get the defense set. You get the offense set. The offense set. Who knows? 2 years from now, you might get a quarterback that's saying, "I want to leave somewhere and I want to go Philadelphia." Bam. You prep them in. You might be able to see a quarterback come up to the draft next year and say, "Figure, we're gonna market the farm and get shorter on them guys and bring them in and bam, gone from there because Quez Watkins is still young, Devontae Smith is still young. You draft some players on defense who's still gonna be young, keep going from there, and then after you still have a quarterback on a rookie contract, so you can still add in free agency. You still have a whack of money, a whack of cap space, and you'll be ready to go. So it's all about playing it smart, playing it right way. That's all. Simple. The Eagles don't have to overthink it. Just do it smart. Just do the smart. The GM, listen to your scouts. Draft the right players. Don't go ahead and draft another JJ Arcega Whiteside. Don't go ahead and draft another Jalen Reagor. Don't go ahead. Yes, you drafted what's his name? Jalen Hurts. He did okay for you, but at that point in time, that was the wrong pick. You could have had a Jeremy Chin. You could have had some of them guys, one of them guys. You could have had Denzel Mims. You could have had a Terry McLaurin or whoever and stuff like that. You could have gone and grabbed that. So, like I said before, don't overthink it. Simple, make it simple.
Every year they say, "Oh, it's a deep boy receiver class, a deep boy receiver class." But every year you got some bad boy receivers in that thing. The Eagles just like to pick the bad ones.
It's just that the problem is the analytics. It's freaking football. You drafting Jalen Reagor because he got good vertical. That's it. Can he catch? Can he run routes? Can he play at an elite level in the NFL? You understand? Can JJ Arcega Whiteside do that in the NFL? It's different. I mean, it's easy.
And who are the wide receivers picked right around Reagor?
Ayuk was after. Justin Jefferson was after. I don't have to say no more, right? I don't have to say no more. I mean,
I thought Ayuk.
I thought we was going to grab Justin Jefferson. I was sitting right there. Me, you, Shane, me, you, Shane, and Shunky. We were here sitting down, and I was saying, okay, we got first and second. Let's trade up to get CD Lamb. They ain't do that, right? You let Dallas go grab CD Lamb. Then after I was saying, okay, maybe we can grab Justin Jefferson. Ayuk. I had one Ayuk. Yep. I said, maybe you can grab one of them too. Then when I grab a Jalen Reagor, I said, what? And then after you hear what they say, what they said the reason why they drafted him, because he could jump high. He has a good vertical. I was like, what kind of nonsense is that? But can he run a route? Can he actually catch the football? Does he understand the game? Is he a hard worker? Then after you went, another thing with Arcega Whiteside, you could have grabbed the Johnson fella from Pittsburgh. You could have grabbed Terry McLaurin. You understand? Easy as that. It's just, I should call him and tell him, yo, put me in that draft room and you just don't draft nobody, let me draft. Simple. Simple. And I would draft a good player. Honestly. Just draft from the SEC. Straight. You see what happened when I draft Devontae Smith and Landon Dickerson, right? You see what you got out of that, right? Simple as that. I don't know.
Well, you got 3 draft picks.
3 first-round picks, exactly. All should be from the SEC. All.
I don't tell you already who I should draft. I don't
All should be from the SEC. If you should be able to get one of them tackles from Georgia and also a linebacker.
Linebacker from Georgia. And
exactly.
Then you can weigh options with what you want.
You can options from there. Do what you got to do after that. But like I said before, 2 of those 3 first-round picks should be starters week 1. Ain't no doubts about it.
All 3 should be starters.
All 3 should be starters, yeah.
I know. I don't know hit on all 3, but
if you draft, if for me,
draft right, all 3 could be starters. But.
So me watching the Eagles talking to KG all the time about what they should draft. The defensive line, the linebackers is a must. If you come that first round and not draft a linebacker, something wrong. And then
a cornerback, a starting corner.
There you go, and then a corner. So I think if you draft them 3 positions, all 3 of them start next year.
Right.
All 3 of them start next season. Because you don't got nobody there. You don't got them corners will be better than what you have.
Right, and then remember, them picks is top 20.
Top 20 picks.
Top 20
exactly.
You picking the top 20 players in the country.
Exactly.
They gotta be starters.
Nowhere
wrong it.
The 2 linebackers projected to go in that first round is studs. Right off the jump. Defensive tackle who I think that they should go for it and who you really think they should go is a stud. Any one of them corners in that first round is studs.
The only person that gets away with not starting would be a quarterback. If you grab a quarterback. But any other position you draft in the top 20, they gotta be starting.
Anyone in offensive linemen, a D
they got to be starting.
That's what. But that's what I've been saying. I said, like I told Eagles fans on the Facebook page, Eagles fans here in Maryland, Eagles fans in Philadelphia. I told them this draft gonna decide whether we gonna be a team to dominate for the next 5 years, or we gonna be the Cleveland Browns. That's what this draft right here gonna decide. This draft gonna tell us whether we gonna be dominating for the next 5 to 10 years, or we gonna be the Cleveland Browns. Straight. We have to hit a draft. We have to hit on the first round picks, the second round picks this year in that draft.
When is the draft? April what?
I think that'd be April 20 something.
April 28 or something like that.
Yeah. We got to hit.
Don't worry, because we're going to put a ball in KG's shoes when we do our mock draft. Because we'll do a mock draft coming up right around the draft time. And
we got to get the little draft music. The little draft thing and then and the pick is up.
we can see if KG is a good GM or not. But my whole draft plan muck up now because I was gonna trade back. Okay, I did it. We got quarterback home teams right there with the thing. I'm gonna have to take it. I'm gonna have to take your pick. So we gonna see. We gonna see what happens. But going into the next set is right. Like I said, the free agency just been about the news mostly have been about quarterbacks. It's a lot of skill position players that doing some stuff. Like another one today was the Darius Smith going to the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
He had 4 years, $35 million from Baltimore. Somehow it fell apart. Now he gets 3 years, $42 million. Less years, more money.
More money, yeah.
If Daniil Hunter can stay healthy, you got the Darius Smith and Daniil Hunter off the edge. That's a little crazy combo there to come off the edge on you. So you got people in premium positions.
Mm-hmm. Remember the NFC North should be smelling blood right about now because no Devontae Adams out in Green Bay. Mm-hmm. Just a Brett Favre. We already know how Brett Favre is without a Devontae Adams. I don't care what nobody say. So they should be smelling blood in the water and should be swarming. So they should. Mm-hmm. So if you should be in an attack mode now and finally getting ready to go up there and take a new leader of the NFC not need to show themselves.
Hmm. Well, I'll tell you one thing. If they don't draft a wide receiver, one of them two first round picks,
Who? Green Bay?
yeah,
Mhm.
something is severely wrong over there. You got two first round picks. I was drafting two wide receivers and then
Two
two
wide
first round.
receivers. Yeah,
And ain't no wide
exactly.
receiver you draft you signing down free agency that can be able to help out you that way. That mean are you running that ball a million times and just have Aaron Rodgers handing it off?
Yep.
So you'll have to just you're gonna have to just give him the thing. You got Robert Tonyan. I don't the one Marquez Valles getting back. That's a complimentary receiver. Who's the other receivers?
Lazard.
You,
Thing. What his name?
who?
The fellow who restructured your contract.
They bring back Randall Cobb, right?
Randall Cobb.
That's a
Yeah.
wide receiver. He
Right
all
now,
he about
I don't
40.
understand. I don't understand what Randall Cobb could do for you. I don't know why they brought back Randall Cobb in the first place. You see, the Packers. I don't understand the Packers organization. Though. You know, Devontae Adams needed help, but you still decided and went drafted Jared Love. You said to the Eagles. You know, you had good wide receivers, but you still went to draft Jalen Hurts. You had good safeties and defensive players or whatever, but they drafted Hurts and you could have had China and you got a Jalen Reagor when you could have had such and such. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't understand some of these organizations. Like, why do you overthink it? Like, why you draft Jordan Love in the first round? He wasn't projected to be a first round draft pick in the first place.
That
He
gonna
was
be a
projected to be like
wasted.
a third, fourth round draft pick.
That gonna be a wasted pick now because they gonna
But
never
why
use
I
him.
don't understand it. He gonna start for you when he'll start for you.
They gonna never use him.
That don't make any sense. He was never even in the combine. He didn't look good in the combine. I don't understand. I don't. I mean, what you trying to do? Spite Aaron Rodgers? You trying to spite Aaron Rodgers, really? I don't know.
Like I said, I don't think that organization know what the hell they're doing, and they haven't been able to do anything in the past 2 3 years. And Rodgers been screaming for one other wide receiver. Them they ain't studying and went draft a quarterback. Pissing me off. Then they come out the next year, them still ain't draft a fucking wide receiver. Them still do a bunch of shit. You piss off Devante Adams. He gone. So now Aaron just got no wide receiver. I would like to be the fly on the wall talking to Aaron Rodgers right now to see how he feel, what he feel like right now.
I'm
You gotta
rich.
feel cunt. You gotta feel cunt. Yeah, but he's actually feeling a cunt.
I know, right? Anybody could be a Tom Brady could play with slouch receivers. Everybody can do that. Brady was able to do that in New England because they had a good scheme.
Yep.
Anybody could do that. Belichick and them had a good scheme. I mean, Chris Hogan and them guys wasn't going to be solid number ones on other teams. I mean, even when they had Deion Branch was a good player in New England. Once was Super Bowl MVP. Went to Seattle, couldn't do shit. So I mean, that New England system was a solid system. You could have plug and play.
Well, go ahead.
And like I was saying before, everybody can be the type of quarterback that Brady is. So New England knew what they had and knew what they needed to do and build around that. Rodgers ain't that type of quarterback. Rodgers, sometimes you need an extra prolific receiver. Even though Brady had Gronk for them years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Brady still had somebody solid. You had Gronk and you had that complimentary players in Edelman and them guys, and Hogan, whoever. Devontae Adams needed the same thing. Needed complimentary receivers.
Right.
Edelman was a 1,000-yard receiver in the slot. The Packers' only 1,000-yard receiver them had was Devontae Adams, and that's it. Who else had 1,000 yards? You understand? So, like Sheedy was saying last year, you got to have that complimentary receiver.
And Rodgers always needed that big number one receiver. That's what I'm saying. He had Johnny Nelson. Then he had Devontae Adams. And after that, they ain't giving the man no help. They keep one player. And I don't understand what Green Bay doing up there. But this year, I think they're gonna fall apart. Because what happened when if they get Valdez, Catlin, or Randall Cobb, who can't run the full route, and just sling the ball over your head, and I just get pissed off at these wide receivers.
Yeah, he ain't vexed, he ain't pissed
And then
off.
what happened?
Yeah.
Then what happened? It's over. I think that fucking relationship is over. He should have taken your ass and bring your ass California. He's still there for money. Keep that out there now. No, he got no wide receiver. None. Not one. Can't name him. New ship out in the NFC North. New captain.
Problem is Lions. The Lions still building them ship.
The
The Bears ship gone adrift. The Vikings ship floating, but he ain't no captain. So as long as you got that bad man and right, he might take him to the playoffs, but that's about it.
That's about it.
I don't know where else he going after that.
As he usually does. If they don't get a freaking bye, like they usually do, they got to fight to the playoffs. They ain't gonna make it. They will never make it. They don't get a bye. They don't always have to bye and get up there and get slapped off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you supposed to have that.
They had the number one seed for what, the past 2 years?
Past 2 or 3 years, I think it
2
was.
or 3 years.
2 years, because 2 years them lose it in a row.
Right. And still
No, three because we have went through them. No, they went through us. We were the number one seed. You know what I'm saying?
No, I remember the year them had to play. Are you them try you?
I think they went through us.
They were not even Super Bowl.
No, we went to them. We went to them.
Yeah. Went all over them.
Yeah, we went up there, went all over them, man. And then I know I see them had the year after. They might have
number one seed again with Tampa Bay.
They must have had 3 years in a row. So imagine you number one seed 3 years in a row. You have the home field advantage because nobody like to go to play Lambeau in freaking January, December, and you're still losing.
You could say same thing with Eagles and Dan McNabb.
I wasn't going that far back.
You could say the same thing. You had a number one seed 4 years in a row. You had a number one seed 4 years in a row. I think the fourth year they went to Super Bowl when they finally gave Donovan some help. But I mean, even the Eagles too. They never did drafted good receivers. Freddie Mitchell was garbage. James Trask was garbage. Todd Pinkston was alligator arms. He'd gone on the field, catch a few balls, but he ain't taking no hits. I mean, so the Eagles, they never really drafted good solid receivers. I think the only time they had drafted good solid receivers was Jeremy Maclin and Deshaun Jackson. I think that was it.
And y'all drafted them?
Yeah, they drafted Jeremy Maclin and Deshaun Jackson.
I had Lane Maclin.
Yeah, Maclin was
good. Yeah,
Maclin was a route runner. That was a good solid team with Maclin, Jackson, and LaShawn McCoy.
I had Lane Maclin.
What is this? Week 2?
Yeah, I think we 2 or 3.
Yeah, only week 2, and you still got tons load of free agents left.
Yeah, you still got Bobby Wagner there. You still got a couple names out there. You
got Tyrann Mathieu.
Out there. Gilmore went to the Eagles.
No, that wasn't true.
Ain't true?
Ain't true? So he ain't got nowhere?
I just see something not too long ago about potential destination for Stephon Gilmore.
I thought he got somewhere.
I thought he went.
No, I don't think so. If you look at it, no. See something come out here. Will the Bengals, Chiefs, or Chargers sign Stephon Gilmore? And that was today. Pro Football Network. I don't think that thing was true. So he's still there. So I mean, he still got a lot of portions. One thing that the left tackle market is drying up. You got Eric Fisher, Dwayne Brown.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And the thing about it, the Panthers just restructured Christian McCaffrey's contract against. All you're doing there is killing yourself there, buddy. Because now he'll have an $18 million dead cap hit tomorrow. I mean, in 2022. But they cleared up $5 million in cap space. $6 million actually, so they got about $29 million still. Are we gonna sign a trade for Jimmy G or make a big move on the left tackle or something? Something, cause they say we got total cap 28 million, and that's basically like that's when you done take out the rookie contracts and you
Right.
sign 51 players and them kind of stuff. So total cap we got there. So uh, are we about to make some move? Are we gonna take up Baker Mayfield contract and get a second round or first round pick with it? Who knows? Let's see what the Panthers do tomorrow. As restructuring, I don't think you should have restructured Christian McCaffrey's thing, but doing that means that he won't get traded this year for now. But if we still had about 20 something million in true cap, I wouldn't have restructured it. If they're restructuring it, they're doing something. I believe they're gonna sign Dwayne Brown, the left tackle, to be our left tackle. Mm, I won't be vexed because that line, you gotta build a line for whoever's quarterback. Would it be Malik Willis? Uh Kenny Pickett? I don't know. Then I think you got Pro Day tomorrow. You got Pro Day, I think Corral Pro Day tomorrow,
Right.
and then Desmond with a Pro Day
That's
Thursday.
right.
Cancel the plans or ask them if they could
Cancel it.
cancel
Yeah.
it.
Cancel
Okay,
plans.
I'll start with it. So, the place in New Jersey, so I can call them.
Okay.
tomorrow.
Yeah, so I mean just we gotta see what the Panthers doing. Is this gonna be something for leading to another move? Who's the quarterback? Still gotta sign a edge rusher. We still need to sign, in my opinion, another safety. Uh we gotta see, man. We gotta see. Oh, I like what we're doing. Uh what's the other news? What other news we got so far, man? The Bucks signed back Fournette.
Yeah.
That was a good. I mean, Tom, we don't want to get a band back together.
But I just looking at the available free agency and I realize a lot of them Bucks players are as free agents.
Yeah, that last year was the last 2 year from
The
the
last year from
hold the team together.
a lot of them was on 1 year deals.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the top players, I mean Julio, Bobby Wagner, Nate Solder, Jarvis Landry, Terran Matthew. Stephon Gilmore still out there. Like you said before, you got Dwayne Brown. Them guys out there. Who else? I ain't really seen other big names like that.
No, kind of like the more depth fillers or someone that
Yeah,
could be a
depth filler.
sleeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big names gone. Most of the big name free agents gone.
Yeah. So now you get probably another positional player now to fill a gap. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, you still got value free agents.
Yeah, I mean, you got value free agents on there still. I mean, I seen some names here that you wouldn't mind sticking in a spot. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
You know, like Melvin Ingram out there. You know, Sheldon Richardson, Jonathan Hankins, them kind of guys. If you're looking for DTs, AJ Bowie out there still. I mean, he can still play car.
He was just on us there. He played very good.
Philip Lindsay out there.
I don't need him. We got
You don't need
Derrick
him.
Henry part two.
Yeah, that's just,
Steven Nelson, a cornerback, he's still there too.
right.
So you still got players out there. Still
Then if I look at it
them
by,
positions.
right, if I look at it by
lead
age,
positions. How many of them under the age of 25, 26?
a lot.
Yeah.
Still got a lot of young players out there. Man.
So a lot of people out here, like Ronald Jones out there. He's 24.
I think he can thrive in the right. I don't think he got a good chance in Tampa Bay because from time they got Leonard Fournette, they kind of took him out of
Yeah.
Right.
whatever he needed to do. I'll be right back.
Mhm.
Other than Julio, any other decent receivers out there?
Landry.
Landry.
I
I think Odell a free agent, right? What is saying Odell yet?
But I ain't seen him on the list.
Unless he's still with the Rams.
But I got still with the Rams. 'Cause I ain't seen him on the list. Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah, well, he old.
Yeah, are you not old? Is not like up there in age, man. Like
Right. And
T.Y.
Deshaun Jackson.
32, Emmanuel Sanders 35, AJ Green 33, Sammy Watkins 28. Sammy Watkins out there.
Yeah, but Sammy Watkins can't get no more.
Yeah, look at Odell here. Yeah, Odell here. He's a free agent. Adam Humphries, he 28.
I'll take the Sammy Watkins in Philly, for a year.
D.D. Westbrook 28. Um, Dante Pettis, he 26. Shaquan Smith. I ain't seen all that. Scatlin, 27. My boy Joanne Jennings, he 24. He
Are
out
you said
there.
he back?
We ain't signing back yet. But I think he ain't nowhere though. I think we wait until somebody give him an offer, then we counter it probably. Probably give him the league minimum.
Right.
Other than that, I ain't seen all the big no names
No
out there.
big
But
names, free agents out
yeah,
there.
but you got what you see also fill positions and stuff like that. I mean, we've been quiet. The only thing we do so far, we signed Hassan Ridgway. That was the latest thing that we do. Like I
Yeah,
was
he
telling you
probably
again,
I probably just need for depth. For depth
like
and
like I tell you, we like to have our defensive line
Yeah.
to rotate on every down. So we're gonna go ahead. We lose our defensive tackle, so we can sign back a defensive
Yeah,
tackle.
he's a good situational type of player.
And that's
Come
what we
in
need.
now and again and stuff like that and do whatever.
And that's what we need. People to rotate in and downs and stuff like that. And you know how physical we to play. So our players are getting knocked about all the time. They
Right.
come out and things like that. We don't play physical. We're hitting them out. So we have to do that. But other than that, we've been quiet. Still contemplating that Jimmy thing. Like she said about the Panthers, I was reading a while ago that they probably is the only source left. And from my side of the house, they're talking about, if Matt Rule wants to save his career, saying Jimmy still draft a quarterback.
A quarterback, that's saying
But
Jimmy.
you got Jimmy who can give you that uptick. You know what I'm saying? While somebody else, I ain't know what they're gonna do with it. I mean, I think they put themselves in the hole with the whole Donald situation with picking up he fifth year, 18.5 million fifth year option, kind of got in a hole. But the way all these teams moving now, I don't think they really care about that. They're eating these caps. So
The
we'll
NFC
see.
is wide open. Open.
Right, and I'm gonna say, I really don't care because I don't need a quarterback.
Right,
So if Jimmy don't get traded, oh well, we still got him.
right.
If he get traded, okay, all right, he get traded. But if he don't get traded, I'll take Jimmy back because I'll tell anybody that day a healthy Jimmy on the playing field gives me a winning record. When
Agreed.
Jimmy off the field, I don't have a winning record, and that's proven facts. Nobody can argue with me about that. The 2 years that Jimmy gave me almost a full season. 1 year went to the Super Bowl, second year went to the NFC Championship.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna feel no way if he don't get traded. He come back home and then we could let him go next year. You know what I'm saying? When he contract really up and Trey Lance really ready, whatever. So
But the guy is a proven winner.
he is a proven winner. He's a winner. All the man to do is win.
That's
When
what I'm saying.
he's a win.
He just can't stay healthy. That's all. But he's
Right.
a proven winner.
And then
If
that's
I
the
was
biggest
if I was the head coach with Jimmy and his 17 games, I played him with 13, 14, 15. I rest him them. And then bring him back 16, 17. He good for the playoffs. It looked like he batted at just way out about week 11, 12, 13. He batted just way out. He get licked there. Then he injured. Then he limping into the playoffs.
I don't understand because really and truly, he really don't get hit like that. I say he learned from Tom Brady when the man of city hits coming and he's a fold up.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
it's like he batted just wearing down as you get along in the season.
I agree.
Other than that, they've been quiet on the finance front. We signed a bunch of depth players. Like I said on the show on Sunday, we address our needs. I like where we at right now. I would still love to see us go ahead and sign Tyrann Mathieu. Get a secondary tight to death out there. I would love to see us get Bobby Wagner, get a linebacking core tight to death. And then we know
you get Bobby Wagner for a year too. Yeah.
Right. And then you still got Al-Shazier. We signed him back. So he's still there. He ain't played bad as a filler. You know what I'm saying? But you have Greenlaw, Wagner, and Warner as my three starting linebackers with my front four. And then you got my secondary that improving, and then you slide a Tyrann Matthew back there.
Mm-hmm.
That defense will look more elite than our defense was for the Super Bowl run.
True.
You know, and then offensive line wise, then you could go in the draft now with our 7, 8 picks that we have, or 9. I think we got 10. Jiggle it, wiggle a little bit, move up maybe, and sneak a freaking guard from somebody, and plug in a guard spot, and then fill up a tight end, a guard, a tight end, and for shits and giggles, draft another linebacker, and then go after depth after that.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So, like we all know that our team really don't need starters. We just need positional players, depth. You know what I'm saying? I know we can well, like I say weak because we don't know. Like I said, we got 2 rookies from last year. I haven't seen Jalen Moore and Aaron Banks. Aaron Banks don't play right guard. Jalen Moore's a left tackle, but I don't know if they're gonna slide him into the left guard spot. I don't know. So we gotta see.
A team I might close iron with with a bunch of first round picks and stuff like that is them Texans.
Houston?
I want to see the Texans build their team. I want to see.
The defense wasn't bad last year.
You got Allen first
What
round
I
picks.
got Cleveland first and
I think they got 3 Cleveland first round picks, right? Cleveland give them 3 first round
for
picks.
the next 3 years here.
The next 3 years here.
But them already had a high pick already.
And they also got a high pick.
So you got 2 first rounds
Yeah,
in this
2
one.
first round picks
2
this
high
year.
ones probably, right? Got Cleveland.
Right.
Cleveland wasn't that good, right?
Cleveland like in the teens, late teens.
Right,
there.
exactly.
So
The
you
next
got-
year, the next year you're probably gonna have another high first round pick again, and probably Cleveland first round pick again.
Right. So you got
You
2 top,
understand?
you got
So-
top 10 and a top 20.
So you got 6 first rounds in the next 3 years.
Right, exactly. You know what I mean? So you got a chance to actually build that team solid.
And if I were Houston, I was trading out to the number 3 to get even more picks.
Yeah.
I would not drop down too far. You drop down to about 6, 7, 8 and get more picks, and you're good. 2
You're
first
good.
rounds and all them extra
You
picks.
could build your defense and the offense
And the offense.
within 3 years.
Wide receiver.
Within 3 years, your defense and offense.
I think the corners were straight. I think they need a defensive line. I don't think they have a recover from giving away JJ Watt.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a linebacker. And then walk your line. Walk that line.
If I was Houston, I was putting my coats. I was having my scouts work hard, work them hard. Scout every player in this draft.
Yep.
In the next few years, Island draft scout every damn player. Give me the best players possible, and we going from there.
Yeah.
Who knows next year? If they don't like Davis Mills next year, they can grab a Stroud, a Strong, or whoever.
So the draft is a month and days away. We got 2 more weeks of free agency. Houston haven't picked up any free agents, have they?
I don't think
Houston
so.
pick up good little deaf people.
There's
Definitely.
no big name players.
No big name
Yeah.
players. So they probably like you said, they can probably build a draft, which is not a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? I think that's not a bad idea.
I think Lovie Smith would love that.
Yeah.
I know he can draft some solid defensive players.
Yeah. And he already
Sure.
a defensive coordinator already.
Right,
So
exactly.
he already got
So he
his
can draft
coordinator.
some solid defensive players. You know he's good at drafting linebackers, cornerbacks, and safeties. I mean, of Olaka and
Yep.
Peanut Tillman and them dudes. So he's gonna build that defense for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You already know that's a definite. That defense is gonna be solid. It's just about building that offense instead.
I think it'll be good. It'll be good that we can get these stuff, get it going. But there's a lot of teams in prime position to actually do some stuff good.
Yeah,
The
do some
Jets
good
is
stuff.
one. The Jets
The
got
Jets
2
too.
top 10 picks. The Giants got 2 top 10 picks.
Mm-hmm.
So the Seahawks got. They got what? Not the Seahawks. Yeah, the Seahawks got
Seahawks,
a Broncos pick
and
and
their
them
pick.
pick.
Yeah.
So then the Eagles got three first round picks. So you got teams that
That's a lot.
trying to do a lot
Right,
of stuff.
exactly. We've never seen this before in the NFL, I think. So many teams with
I've never seen it
multiple
before.
first round
I've
picks.
never seen it before.
Right, we never seen this before.
So there's room for persons to explode.
So we're gonna be, I mean, drafting gonna be crazy. The first round gonna be crazy because we don't know who's going to trade back, who's gonna trade up in some of these extra first round picks, who's gonna trade up and grab a quarterback.
As long as it's good for me.
You got the Jets. I mean, you got the Jets doing the number 4.
The Jets in prime position too, you know.
In the number 10. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like
they
that's
prime position
two top 10 picks the Jets have. Yo, I don't know something. Okay, they get 2 studs, yo.
I think they need some offensive line help.
I think so too. But you could right there. You could grab
Right
two.
there, exactly.
You could grab 2 top offensive linemen right there.
But they going offensive line there. I think they're going Kyle Hamilton, which would be a good back end for them to manage, and then edge rusher. Edge rusher. I don't think I think the Giants more desperate for a tackle than anybody else. They say that
need offensive line.
They say that 5th pick, the Giants will definitely take a Kenwu.
They need offensive line.
Or Evan Neal. They will take one of them.
Hey, don't say will, you know, because the Giants don't draft offensive linemen.
Well, that's definitely true too.
The Giants don't draft.
No, they draft Andrew Thomas last year.
Yeah, he was okay.
Or the year before, the left tackle from Georgia. He was okay. He built Armstrong. Yeah. Remember the Jets got McCoy Becton, the left tackle. They drafted the guard from LSU. They got a fence for center. I think they signed someone in free agency. So they're walking with them 2 top player draft picks. We know what Salah is, a defensive man.
A defensive minded player.
I guarantee he put down the defense. He would say, "Yeah, figure our friends. I defensive man here." Then we get Kyle Hamilton to quarterback the secondary, and then get edge rusher to bring the pressure. And that's it. Be gone.
I think you need to give Zach Wilson number 1. Give him a number 1 because Denzel Mims is a.
What about other two?
Corey Davis didn't play bad. You got Corey Davis. You got Elijah Moore.
The names.
Yeah, but let me complimentary receivers. Let me like number 1 receivers.
But they ain't signed a receiver this year too.
Them got squad over there.
Yeah, good squad.
Them man signed
them signed somebody here.
But ain't none of them receivers putting their faith in you to say, "Shot, I game planning for this guy."
Who else I'm saying by?
So,
New York Jets.
Them signed a receiver here. I forget who.
Yeah,
I mean, other than the Patriots is the only team that don't win with number 1 receivers, but most teams that win Super Bowls win with good number 1 receivers. Only Patriots don't do it. And that's it for them. There.
But they say they may take that Drake London fella from USC with a lower first round pick.
Right. So.
But this fella for Eagles got 50, 16, and 19.
But that
exactly. So we in prime position.
When pick 12 come around and pop some popcorn.
If they don't, if the Eagles mock up this first round draft, right? It gonna be nice at this show, you know. Nice, you know.
No, well, depending on what happened at number 6, I mightn't be here for the rest of the year.
It's gonna be nice because if you
talking about when he first one is number 12,
15.
He talking about 15. I gonna be sleep by the time then. What he talking about? 6 guard when 6 come down all over till 15. Them better don't come there.
You can't mess up on a 6 pick.
Okay, I know.
You should not be able to mess up on a 6 pick.
Yeah, the Bronx mess up on the number 1 pick.
That's the Bronx.
That's them.
Be the Bronx Raiders and Jaguars. Everybody can't be them.
I can just be sitting here with my feet up. I ain't got no first one. I gotta sit there watching that. You
like I said before,
we doing a draft party on the show.
Might as well.
Well, we gotta do a draft party up to number 6.
I'll be outside smoking a cigar if you do a draft party, baby.
You see my TV is? I watch the back of my head all night.
No. Draft party until number 6. Anytime you see only 2 people here, you just cancel the show after that. How would it do?
When I draft a running back.
They ain't that stupid.
If
Pickett or
we
Willis.
go in that draft and draft garbage with them 3 first-round picks, that's it for me. That's it for me.
All right, we'll see.
I can cuss all year.
So, so when we come on the next show Sunday, unless, well, I think you think any more big news can happen. I ain't gonna go ask
Ain't no
today.
big news going
Yeah,
on.
no, you might never. Don't say never. You know.
Unless it's Jimmy going somewhere.
Yeah, but I think
A
that would
team
be
trying to make a big splash with somebody or some unknown that we don't know
Right.
about or whatever. But other than that, it probably might be Hooley going to some team or Hooley going to maybe the Chiefs or Hooley going to New England or something like that.
Yeah, he's still there, man. He's there.
Yeah,
Hooley,
Jarvis Landry going back to the
Landry,
Bronx.
Yeah.
Tyrann Matthew going somewhere or whatever. So we don't know.
So Sunday will be wrapping up the end of free agency week 2.
Mhm.
And Monday we'll be starting free agency week 3. Still got a lot of names out there. Team still got a lot of money. What coach do with all his money?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Scratch.
Just pay for
They just
the
scratch
current
the-
contract. Pay for
they just scratch the ass of it.
Matt Ryan current contract,
Nothing.
Nothing.
and that's it.
Nothing. You probably got what? Maybe 60 mil left?
Probably.
What you doing with 60 mil? Nothing?
They want to take them get back.
Well, they could roll it over. That's probably
It'll roll over and that's about it. But I mean, you could easily grab a Tyrann Matthew. You could grab one of them cornerbacks.
Yeah,
You
your
could
team-
just fill spots that you need.
Your team wasn't really a playoff full team in all facets of the team. So I think they need to go out there and handle some business. If them don't learn to use that ball in the backfield more often, then we'll be shit forever. You can't come out and think you're gonna run the man only 10 times and think you're gonna win.
Yeah, but
They
get some receivers who could put some scare in your offense. Who could put
You already
scare
got
on
receivers.
the defense. You know what I mean? Because Jonathan Allen is the only person on offense that you fear. I mean, not Jonathan Taylor. He's the only person on offense that you fear. You don't fear nobody else on the Colts team. Pittman don't fear you. Who are the receiver they got?
They had Pascal Gan, right?
Pascal with Philly. So who are the receiver? Paris Campbell.
Paris Campbell. Yeah.
You don't fear Paris Campbell.
They need wide receivers and cornerbacks.
So who do you fear on that team? You don't fear nobody on that team.
Rocky ass six.
So what you gonna do? Stuff the box. Stuff the box.
Oh, stuff in the hell of that box.
They got money, so
Stuff the box.
Yeah, but what
What's
do
the
we
way to
wait
do?
What do we
I
wait Christmas?
would have get Gilmore 15 million a year.
Exactly.
Easy.
Give him 15
Easy
million
money.
for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a good safety, but he's a missile out there. He'd get hurt a lot.
So
But I don't know. We can see. Money gonna spend, Money got to spend.
fill roster spots. Simple as that. And see if you can go ahead and compete. Well, if you're the Colts, you ain't competing with them teams in the AFC West. You ain't competing with the Bills. You ain't competing with the some of them teams in the AFC North. So I mean, where you looking? Really?
Win the division.
You
You
have
can
to
win the division, but you ain't making it far. Trust I tell you. So
I don't think the Chiefs can make it far, make the playoffs this year at all.
exactly,
I ain't
the
seen it.
chance they
I
might
ain't-
make the playoffs.
I ain't seeing it at all. I can't
It's gonna
see.
be tough. That division's gonna be tight. You
I
know
look
what?
at it-
It ain't gonna be a
I look
walkover.
I look at it to be like the number 4 team in the West.
You put them high. I don't think they're gonna make playoffs, which means they can't be top 7.
True.
I don't think they're gonna be in the playoffs this year. They can't build a team without.
They don't have enough on
contracts.
defense. They don't have enough on
Yeah, the
defense.
contract's too heavy. They can't
Yeah.
build that team.
They're gonna score back up points, but they're gonna give up a lot of points too.
Yeah, so.
And it depends if they start slow. You already know what's gonna happen.
We'll see.
All right. So we'll catch up on Sunday and we'll see if the coaches do anything with all this money they get. We'll see.
Right.
We'll see who the Panthers sign with all this extra cap space they've got.
They might make a room for Jimmy Potter.
I think bye.
Jimmy's
Wait,
on
but
Wednesday.
if we taking Jimmy, you gotta take Donald.
You gotta be fucking crazy.
Donald going on the bench.
No, because you can't keep that 18 million and give me the 22 million.
What the hell name cat? What you
Well,
talking about, dog?
that mean you gotta keep the 22 million with Jimmy.
Jimmy is 20. 20.
Exactly, and it's only 18.
I
So
know.
swap it. Swap it.
I know. You know what? Take that over here. There. Keep that over there. Yeah. Right there. All right. So we'll see each other on Sunday. We'll see if this deal work out with here with Matt Rule and he nonsense and see what happens.
You could bet that.
Matt Rule ain't going away. No. Matt Rule gonna be there for the next
Forever. 10 years. 10 years.
5 to 6 years.
You say Jay-Z takes 7 years to do what you gotta do. So
That was a stupid comment, but nevertheless, that was a stupid comment, but
Jay-Z takes 7 years, partner. So he employed that he needs 7 years.
All right, buddy.
All right, okay. See you on Sunday.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Peace out.